No. Dagu Lagoon.
Le Blue Lagoon.
Hi guys, welcome to the Heckin podcast. We're back again with Yesenia. Hey. So we're doing another episode with Yesenia because we love having her here so much.
She's the peener. She's the best music. Sorry. I had you can cut
How
that
could
whole
you?
ass. I know.
God damn. Let's just start over, guys. This
I hate it here. You know what? Your mom. Okay, I want to talk about what?
No.
I like to.
Let me get
Wait, it's gotta be right here. Let me get a fucking. Was that really? It wasn't even that fucking loud.
You're good.
How has your mom stayed a diss this fucking long?
What?
That's what I'm saying.
Your mom. Like saying it's a diss.
Oh, like
right?
saying it?
Yeah.
Fucking your mom.
I'm curious as to how far back it goes because
Yes.
I feel like this is
Same.
generations old.
100.
Same.
100 as
I used
hell.
to tell one of my old coworkers, I'm like, your mom. And she straight pulled me to the side one day and was like, Yesenia, you need to stop saying
My
that.
mom's dead.
She goes, my mom is dead. And I was like, oh,
Oh no.
like, my bad, girl.
I had to back up.
My bad.
Word.
My bad,
I
pimp.
didn't mean to miss your call. I say that so much, dude. I was just out doing some other real G shit.
I was like, my bad, girl.
And I, oop.
And
You think we could have a whole conversation with just like memes
Just
like
fucking
that?
memes.
I'm
Oh
pretty
my
sure
God.
we could.
Yes.
Same.
Rebecca, it's not what you think. Oh my God, dude! And Vine was such a fucking amazing era
Vine
for
was
that.
Good.
I loved Vine.
Yeah.
But I feel like TikTok's like done good too. Like it's like its
Absolutely.
own thing. You know what I mean? Like it's a
love
different
Okay.
era.
The TikTok comments, elite.
100%.
Comments on a video make the video so much better.
Yes.
It could be a shitty video, but the comments make
Yeah.
like
I
it a
will-
whole different vibe.
I will literally
Yes.
send her videos and I'm like, read the
Yes,
comments.
yeah, we'll do that too. Oh yeah, I'll be like, oh my god, top comment. Or something like
Living for the fucking
Sometimes I'm
comment.
like, dude, I'm so glad like I found my people on these fucking comments.
Because, like, you'll start the fucking video and you'll be like, what the fuck are they talking about? And then you'll go to the comments and you'll be like, okay, I feel so validated. Honestly.
I've seen comments where they're like, I really thought we were going to roast this person, but I love all the support.
I realized I'm sinning over here and I'm sorry. I love it. What a time to be alive.
Right.
For people to just be
know.
fucking embracing each other's.
Not to get too existential, but do you ever
Please do.
think about the specific time frame that we're alive in? You know what I mean? Like you obviously you don't get to choose what time period you're born in,
Obviously, yeah.
but think of like what we have, like the culture we have, the memes we have, the movies we have, the music we have. Like
Well,
we're in
we
a very
started-
specific generation because it's like you could have been born in BC or like the early days, or you could have been born like thousands of years from now, you know, whatever, depending on how the human race ends up. But but you know what I mean?
You know what's crazy is that her husband actually got me onto iFunny where all the memes were first at.
Yeah.
Just the pictures
Dude.
with the stupid little comments and
Yes.
whatnot. Like it is so wild that we have gone from those memes
Right.
to like now TikTok. It's like
Yeah.
fucking
So people
wild.
creating like straight up memories and like putting like editing your own videos and like
Yeah.
several
Right.
of them, putting music over it, like a whole fucking
Yeah.
score, and then it's an entirely different, like it is a whole fucking community, and it's so crazy because there's different communities within it. But just a disclaimer: Scott was on iFunny before it was fucking crazy political. I just want to say that.
No,
real quick,
for real.
okay?
Oh, real wild, real quick
It
there.
was wild. There's still some fucking funny ass memes out of it, but it got a little bit crazy.
No, I haven't
Yeah.
touched
Yeah.
that in a long time.
Dude, I don't even know the last time I opened iFunny,
No.
but I do
Oh my
know,
God, I know.
that I did get a badge of honor, and it was Robbie Rotten. And it was like, I had been on there for 300 days or 3,000 days or some shit like that.
no.
I was like, holy
Oh
fuck.
my god.
I would have deleted the app.
I did delete it. So bless.
I
Fuck
forgot.
'em.
Yeah, when I went to a new phone, I'm
Yeah.
like, iFunny.
Yeah. I don't remember what else was out at the same time, though. Was it also Vine and then that went away?
Vine
and
was
then
around.
TikTok?
There was that Musically app, but I know it was
Well, that
more.
was TikTok, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was TikTok. It turned into TikTok, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
But I never downloaded it until even after TikTok. It was like a good while. I was
Me
one of those
too.
at first. I would like refuse
Yes.
to get it. I'd be
Me
like, ew,
too.
TikTok. I did not
Like,
want to
you
move on to
suckers,
this.
that's so
Yeah.
stupid.
Well, yeah, with TikTok, I was like, I think I'm too old.
Yes, that too.
Yeah.
I feel like
Bitch,
yeah.
where?
Bishwe. Bishwe.
Where?
I can't. I'm stuck. I'm gonna get a cramp.
Yeah. Oh,
All right, guys. Technical difficulties, but we're back.
First of all, pay no never mind to the shelf behind me.
at least
Who has-
perfectly
Who
fine.
has Ryan Reynolds fucking armless? He's unarmed. I'm embarrassed. I'm truly mortified.
That's all right. But we got a good show for you guys this week. We do have, again, we have from our mystery Spider-Man bucket from the Spider-Man movie. We have we're back. We still have a lot of these hypotheticals to go over. So we're going to finish. Well, we're not going to finish because there's a hella in here, but we're going to
Hella.
continue on the bucket.
Many hella.
We will eventually get through this bucket. So prepare for 3, 4, and 5 somewhere down the line.
Oh my God. Oh, that's a lot.
No, yeah, maybe. Why lie?
Yeah.
All right. So again, the rules are simple. We pass the bucket. We got a hypothetical. Everyone
Pull
answers the
one
question.
for me because I'm all the way over here in
Are you
China.
sure, Pookie?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So you want to pull Yesenia's?
All right.
Pull for one.
So we'll do Yesenia's first.
Okay. Apparently.
I've never been on live television before. Do you want to read it then?
No, you read it.
It's like a fortune cookie, though. You don't want to. It's like
Throw it at me. Then.
spitball.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Bitch.
That was awful.
On a side note, as she's going to grab that, our friend Nat fucking was like, I wish I could spit spitballs at this fucking glass right here. What did it say?
This is a fucking good one.
Okay, let's hear it.
If you could go back and undo one thing you did, what would you undo?
Being born.
Yeah! Very good! Very nice!
Oh,
I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you. Bye. Just kidding.
that is a good one.
Wow.
What would you?
Huh.
If you could, what was it? If you could
I mean,
undo.
because I'm a true believer of like everything happens for a reason.
Sure.
That's true.
You know, like any and every little thing, plays.
It sets your
together.
path.
You know,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Because, like, I mean, I could be like, oh, you know, like, I wish I didn't kiss this boy, or like, I wish I didn't, this boy didn't have so much effect on me, But, I mean, it is what it is, and it creates my story. So, I mean, I really can't.
Basically, no regrets, you know?
Right. No, we're
No regrets. What about you?
I feel like I feel about the same. Like I can't recall any specific thing that I would like undo. There's things that I'm not a fan of
course.
having done, but there's
Yeah.
things that like it's like live and learn kind of situations.
Exactly.
So it's like I don't know if I would necessarily go and undo it.
Yeah.
So I can't. I don't know. I can't recall any specific like.
There's one
instance.
thing that I would do, though. I would find my husband now at like 18 and pop
Okay.
out my babies and then be like, see ya, I got what I wanted.
Okay, bye.
I got what I wanted, baby.
Why even tell him at that point? Just be like, okay, see you later. That was a fun one night stand. You want to do it again in 2 to 3 years? All right,
He's
sounds
like,
good.
weird bitch.
I think the only thing that I may consider, because very, very true, I do believe everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
I think the only thing I would consider undoing is getting on that fucking bird scooter.
Oh.
And not breaking my fucking leg. Because that was one of the darkest times, and I do believe that it truly led to a villain era for me. Like, it was rough. And you lived there for part of it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forget you guys were housemates for a while.
Yeah. And you know what? Bless and shout out to that.
And they were roommates.
And they were roommates.
Because literally for like years after still, like we're like, I miss cooking together. Like I miss being in the same place together.
I literally missed. We were such like the perfect like lesbian couple.
For real, but
we
without
worked
the lesbian part.
We worked the same hours. We'd come home at pretty much the same time. We'd cook together. We'd chill together.
We're
Same
great
routine.
wives to each other, and our husbands kind of. They were fine though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so.
Because they had the weird schedules, and we were both like, "It's cool," and then we could also do what we wanted to do, but also we really like that was just such a. I think it made us miss being together, and then like the absence for fonder and shit like that. Because I still ride or die, you know what I'm saying?
Literally, she told me that she brought leftovers for like some coworkers, and I was like, "They're so lucky because your food, your cooking is so bomb." Like I would literally tell David like. Man, I miss Roxanne's this, and I miss Roxanne's that.
I miss Roxanne's that. And I like thought of you, dude. I put comino in, and I usually don't, but it was really good. I almost brought some.
There's things where I'm just like, man, like I miss Roxanne's cooking.
Yeah,
like,
I request may make a request.
Please
I
do.
want those pulled pork sliders again because those are so good.
It's a staple.
Her chili beans, though. Oh my god,
Girl.
And your cornbread,
girl.
Suck my.
Yeah.
Finger licking good.
Yes.
It's the pulled pork on the Hawaiian rolls.
Yes.
And it is
With the coleslaw you make is good.
Oh, the coleslaw?
The coleslaw you make is... I'm not a coleslaw person.
Yeah, me neither. Normally,
I'm not really a big... I don't hate it,
but
I just choose... I don't care for
it's
it.
too sweet usually.
But when you make it, it's got like a tang to it, and it's so good.
Yeah.
It's gotta have... You have to appreciate... There's that fucking gnat again. You have to appreciate cilantro and pickled jalapenos. They're like... That's what adds the tang to it. Yeah. And then I still put... Like, I put ketchup, and unbeknownst to you, I put ranch in it, too.
I mean, whatever. If I can't taste it, I don't
you
care.
dig it, and that's the thing is that it has so many other flavors in it that the flavor profile is it just hits.
Yeah,
and you
exactly.
You gotta have the green onion. It's Cobra Strike. I do that
Behold.
to people. My peen. Please insert the fucking cactus meme. Oh, right here. Behold. My peen.
That's okay. This kind of has to do with what we talked about in the last episode.
Okay.
Love it. Existential shit. I love it.
If you were reincarnated as an animal based on your personality, what animal do you think you would come back as?
Same.
Oh, the burp?
Yeah.
Yeah! Oops, sorry. I got excited. So yeah, if you were reincarnated as an animal, what would you be?
I think you have to answer first because you pulled
You
it.
answer first.
Okay, I have a couple. I love the idea of coming back as an owl.
Okay.
I like owls.
Okay.
I also like frogs.
Forg. Love Forg.
I just want to be a big fat toad that's just like chilling, like
I have literally
just a solid unit, just fucking in my mud, just like
I have literally
unbothered.
Cried. I have literally cried looking at fucking toads because they fucking scare me. I'm just like, get away from me! I want warts. I don't know why. I think no. It's childhood trauma because one day
It's always childhood trauma.
They scared you with those
because one fucking day I picked one up thinking it was a beautiful frog and it was a fucking toad and it pissed right on my hand and I was like,
girl,
get it off of me.
That's so fucking good.
I don't know why, but I hate them.
Okay, but the little baby froggies, though.
Just frogs in general. I love frogs.
Cute.
But I think also I love capybaras to be like. I mean, I know. I don't know. They're so fucking chill.
I totally thought that was what you were gonna say.
They just like want to hang out with every creature.
Yeah.
Just to like.
Very large rodent, very dumb.
Yes.
10 out of 10.
Based on personality, like that, you couldn't be a better match. Like a capybara.
It's CP, is imposing.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're not imposing.
What about you guys? What would you?
I'd come back as a hot Cheeto.
As a what?
A hot Cheeto.
I thought we were talking about animals.
We were
Chester Cheetah?
Chester Cheetah. There's no, you know what? To be fair, cheetahs are actually lazy animals, and they like to have what are they called? The fucking dogs. The fucking.
Oh yeah, the companion animals. They'll have like dogs at the zoo.
Dozens?
With them. Yeah.
So yeah, I guess I could be a cheater.
I
Wait, a cheetah. Sorry.
I was gonna say.
I always said that I would
Confirmed.
A big red fucking confirmed on it.
I always said that I would come back as like an eagle or something because I'm gonna
Eagle
fucking
powers.
shit on you, bitch.
Shit on your ass.
I'm gonna fucking shit on you.
But a fucking eagle, hell yeah.
Like I'm gonna fucking snatch your ass and fucking shit on you, bitch.
Snatch little fucking
Shitting
dogs
on
and
'em.
then I spit everywhere right now.
I believe you.
Fuck this shit.
Next.
I can't have a damn thing in my life. My friends fucking hate my guts. Okay. Okay.
Because we can't reach them, baby.
God. True.
Well, at least
Sorry
I
you're
can.
not hung as a fuck. Anyway. Imagine though, like if somebody created a bar or cafe with just your taste in mind, what would it look like? With a bar or cafe with just your tastes in mind, what would it look like? Mine would look like a handle of Tito's vodka, a club soda, but the club soda part, like it would be a little short can of club soda, and that would be the club. Fuck you. That would be the club part. And then the Tito's part would be the cool part. I don't fucking know. And then limes.
Yeah, plenty of limes.
Hella limes.
Anybody that knows me knows that I will order my drink with hella limes.
Hella
And
limes.
that is my preferred drink. What about you guys?
If I were a little cafe, I'd be one of those little gay ones. Where like all the cutesy little like
One of those homosexual ones?
Sick.
Gross.
I would be like Dagny's. Have you ever been to Dagny's?
No, but I've heard it's pretty gay.
Downtown? Well, it's very like hipster vibes,
Okay.
like coffee and whatnot. I like that. I think it's so cute.
I dig that vibe, yeah.
I would love to be like for a guy to be yeah,
Wait a minute.
I don't care.
Wait, hold on a minute.
To be like, hey, let me take you out on a coffee date. I'd be like, okay.
Okay.
Are you gonna order for me? Because like I like vanilla and I like caramel. So
Imagine
like...
someone ordering for you and they know what you fucking like.
But you know what? I actually dated this guy and he would only order for me, like for us. And like for a second I was like, that's kind of fucking hot.
Of course.
Like that's fucking hot. And he was Mexican, you know what I'm saying? So like, but then I got it in my head that I was like, no, I don't want to date a Mexican. Like I don't want like a machista. I don't want a guy that wants to fucking just fuck me every fucking single day. And now I'm just like, please, Lord.
Lord, if you let me, you flip that.
Yo, fucking flip this Mexican on me.
Hey, what about you?
I'm so dead. I'm so sorry.
You're good. I'm loving this. I'm good. I'm having a good time.
Look, this is drinking juice.
What does your bar or cafe look like?
It's like the Earthbenders bar, which
The
is just
Earthbenders
for
bar.
green tea only.
No.
And it's the napping
I would go
corners.
more cafe than bar. Because like I do drink, but I wouldn't say I'm a drinker. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
I'm not one of those that like comes home after a long day at work and like, oh, I gotta have like a drink to kind
Right,
of like
no.
take the edge off. Like I don't know. I can't as much as I like I'm cool with that, but
Yeah.
I'm not that person. Like
Okay.
I really only ever drink like social settings.
Yeah, of course.
But I would go more cafe, and I would do like comfort food. I want to do like comfy food, things that like make you feel good.
Like bangers and mash, or
Yeah,
like
just
yeah.
like
pozole, or
just like random shit, but
Yeah.
have like a lot of sweets too, because I have a huge
I'm a
sweet
huge
tooth.
sweet person
Huge
too, yeah.
sweet
Dude,
tooth.
I
I
didn't
want like
realize that.
fucking Rice Krispie treats with Lucky Charms marshmallows on it, with a white chocolate drizzle. Like I want like I
straight
want
sugar.
no, that's what I'm saying. I got a sweet
Yeah.
tooth. But yeah, so I would go more along like that kind
Okay.
of deal.
Okay.
But I also I really love the savory side too, like chili. So I like one of my favorite candies technically is the dried chili mango.
Oh yes.
It's like the dried mango with like the chamoy, whatever
Yeah.
chili on it. I was like, I love that. I can eat that like all the time. And I would also have like a side of stuff like that. You know what I mean? So you'll have your sweet, but you'll have your savory.
Yeah.
You'll have your both kind of deal.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Like a maple bacon donut.
Ooh, that's good. I love that. I love a maple
Yeah.
I love a maple bacon donut.
Maple bacon donut.
That reminds me of the puppy monkey baby. Remember?
Yes. Oh
You
my
remember
god.
the fucking puppy monkey baby?
Super Bowl fucking season is upon us. Fucking A. All right, Pasinia, yours says,
Mine says,
if your life was made into a movie,
girl,
which
bitch.
actor would you play?
Ooh.
Would play you,
Okay.
I mean, I'm sorry.
First of all, I have been told that I look like that girl from Tracy Turnblad from Hairspray, you know, the little fat short girl. And I'm just like, yeah, girl, bitch. And then I've also had people tell me that I look like the girl from the fat girl from the Sanderson sisters, what's her name?
She voices Peggy Hill in King of the
No,
Hill.
she fucking doesn't.
Yes, ma'am, she does.
I never knew that.
No, she
That's the
fucking
ol-
doesn't.
I've-
No way.
Like one of the Sandersons is like the one with the black hair, right?
it Winnie?
yes,
Yes.
her.
Yeah,
Winnie?
Winnie,
Yeah.
yes.
No, Winnie is Bette
Winifred is the main one.
Yeah.
And then there's I'm blanking.
What's her
No,
name?
her name is
Is it Mary? No.
Mary. No. I think it is Mary, isn't it?
I don't know.
maybe.
Maybe.
I can't
But
remember.
yeah,
anyways,
she
I
does
have
The
voice
one that
Peggy
flies on the
Hill.
vacuum.
Yes. Yeah.
I always remember that.
Yes.
I have been told I look like her. And then
Okay, I can see that a little
there
bit.
was a show. It was called Drop Dead Diva, and she was also another short little fat girl. And I'm just
Stereotype.
That's what you guess.
like, but I mean,
I mean,
same. I mean, you know, they ain't lying, and I'm just like, and it's funny because every person I've been like, don't get offended, but, and I'm just
Right.
like, I'm not offended. Like, if anything, I take that as a fucking like,
I compliment.
hey.
She cute.
Because they're all fucking cute
They're all
little fat
darling.
girls, and that's exactly
Hey.
what I am.
No.
So I mean, I would probably choose one of them. Yeah.
Okay. All right. What about you?
I have no idea. I don't.
Huh.
I've never been told like actors wise, because I've been told I look like a couple people, but it's mostly like athletes or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a guy on TikTok that I could see playing you, and I've sent him to you, and you're like, I don't see it. But
Yeah,
I
that's
still see
that's why I was like, I feel like I don't have a great self image of myself that I
Yeah.
can't
Fair.
really see when people tell me like, oh my god, this looks just like you. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll take
Okay.
I'll take your. I believe that you believe,
Yeah.
but I don't see it.
Right.
But there is a couple times that I'm like, hold on. Like, I think if anything, when I catch it more, it's more of like my face shape.
Okay.
Like I'll catch like if someone has like my same like face shape or something,
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like that'll catch my attention.
Okay.
But I can't really tell when someone looks like me. Like I remember my my brother one time was watching this movie, just like it's one of those random Netflix like movies that popped up, and I remember he was watching it, and I walked by, and he starts like he's dying laughing, and I'm like, "What's going on?" He's like, "Tell me this doesn't look like you." And my oldest sister happened to be in the room too, so we both were like looking at the TV, and they played a scene, and I can see how he sees it, but I didn't see it that much, I guess.
Yeah.
But my sister and my brother were like, "That's dead on you," and I'm like, "Okay," like I don't know, like I don't know how to take, but
Yeah.
I don't know, I don't know, I can't think.
I can concur with that thought and process. I don't.
I don't think anyone specific comes to mind.
No, not for me, not for you in specific, other than that guy on TikTok. But for me, I don't know any Mexican ladies that have a long face like mine. I was told that when I was a thinner version of myself that I looked like Selena at some point when I was much thinner.
Selena.
The hair, the color.
Maybe.
Okay, yeah.
The long nose, maybe. I don't know. Because if you take the grasses off,
Okay.
she looks tired.
Bitty bitty.
Selena, is that you?
Have you seen that guy on the Yeah.
And then he goes,
Yeah.
He's so cute. I swear.
he's so
I know, he's tiny. He's tiny.
He's tiny.
No hate though, because short kings, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, these short kings
You know what I'm talking
can get it.
about? She looks at all the cameras.
You heard it here first.
Somebody asked me, they're like, "Are you into short guys?" And I said, "Well, my husband is 6 foot."
So yeah.
I said, but these short kings can get it, okay?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Okay, it's just long.
Okay.
If you were a superhero / villain, I guess one or either or,
Okay.
but could only have superpowers that weren't already taken, what new powers would you choose, and what would your name be?
Ooh.
I mean, this is definitely in my fucking category.
Right. So
But
answer first. Yeah.
Of course.
I always want to say hero, but I feel like villains always have the better story. So I mean, I feel like I would
So
always,
true.
I always wanted my villain
Of
arc. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would go villain. I don't know if it's completely. It's not really original, but I'm gonna say it's original because it's original to me. When we were kids, my cousins and I used to have this game we would play. Mostly my cousin Christian and I. We had this game called The Story Continues. And it was always a game of imagination where we have in this universe that we're playing and we all have superpowers or we all have it's our comic books come to life kind of deal. You know, we make up a story and
Yeah.
I'm very grateful that we had a place like our ranch, our family's ranch to grow up in because we had just had like this giant space to be able to run around and use our imagination to the fullest. And we used to have like these metal pipes that would come up that you put like tarp on to make like shade.
Yeah.
And so it had this rod going all the way across. And like, I remember like being like walking across them, like you're walking over lava and stuff like that, you know, like, so my character, was named Shadow.
Okay.
And so Shadow can actually, at any point when there's light and he's being cast, like when he's casting a shadow or anywhere that's dark, he can drop into the dark. So if he's standing in the dark, he can drop into the floor. So if he were here right now, he would like drop down and he can move around in the walls, like in the shadows. Anywhere that there's a shadow being cast, he can essentially walk through.
Dude.
And so
yeah.
anywhere he needs to pop out, he can kind of like essentially wormhole. Like I need to get there, so you just jump in, go out, and you come out through there.
Fucking creative as
And
I
so it
know.
was also like telekinesis. So a lot of it was like psychic based. So like you can also like move
Yeah.
shit and like whatnot.
Yeah.
And so I have such a like connection to Shadow. I don't know. It's so weird. Even to this day,
Oh, I
like
love it.
from time to time, it'll be like, what would Shadow do? You know, like I would think, like I'll think to myself, like in this, like I'll go off into my own like daydreams of like, okay, like, and I'll still catch myself every like once in a great while. I'll catch myself still like thinking of like stuff like that and like but it used to be such a big part of like when we were growing up kind of deal. Like, yeah. And my cousin Christian. Yeah. So between me and Christian, like we really like that would be like our number one game for like a long time. Yeah.
That's pretty
But I would, so it's not the most original thing, but I would go with my guy Shadow.
That is so much more creative and cool than I could ever think of, I think.
See,
how about instead of take out the not been used before? I would say just whatever you want.
Let me tell you the powers that I would not want.
Okay.
I like that.
I would not want to hear your mind and your fucking thoughts because I'd be like, oh, he calls me a bitch, but like, why? He said I'm loud, but like, where? Running? No, thank you.
My mouth, maybe.
Right? I always thought, like, even growing up, I'm like, if I could have any superpower, it would be obviously to be invisible or teleport. Because think about it, wouldn't it be badass if you can just be like here and then I'm just like, I want to go to London. Boop, boop. I'm in London. I'm in London. You know, like those two, I always thought they were badass because I'm like running,
whatever. But teleporting, like shit.
Teleporting, boom, I'm right there, baby. Hell I always thought it was so cool.
Because then whenever you're about to shit yourself, you just boom, you're in the restroom.
I'm just like, oh, psych, bye. I'm leaving. See, I don't have a superpower name. Yeah. I always told David, I said, if we ever had a girl, I would want to name her Dixie Dixon. And he was like, that sounds like a porn star name.
Yeah, very much.
I know.
I love it.
So, no, I wouldn't know what my name is. I don't know, because back when I was single and way hotter, way thinner, way hotter, and had way more game, I used to tell boys, you know, they'd be like, oh, what's your name? And I'm like, oh, it's Yesenia. I said, but you can't say it without yes.
Damn, bitch, you got your own fucking catchphrase.
No, I was a fucking villain. From fucking way back in the day.
Oh my god.
And it's funny because I'll do that to some of the vendors at work. I'm like, you can't say it without yes. They're probably like, bitch.
Relax.
Relax. I'm trying to sell you something. So I wouldn't know about a name. Because, I mean, I like my name. Back in the day, I did not. Growing up, I'm like, why did my mom, like, choose such a Yesenia? Like, come on, girl. Like, no one can even say it. No one can, you know? Now I'm just like, Yesenia.
Yes, baby.
Can't say without yes.
Did you ever try to go by a different name at any point? Did you ever try to give yourself a name?
When I was a little slut.
When I was.
Were you Yesy?
I used to tell people, I'm like, oh yeah, my name is Jezebel.
Bitch! Okay, governor's daughter.
Fucking gross bitch, Jezebel. Like, what the fuck? Like,
look at 1800s ass.
You know what though? I remember I was catfishing this guy.
Great start. I love it. I love it.
And here we are.
Okay, here we go.
I would call this guy because my friend was like, oh, call this guy and, you know, say your name is this. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And so I'd be like, oh, yeah, my name is Erica, blah, 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 blah. We went to school all together, mind you. And then he was like, he called me one day and I picked up and I was like, hello. And he's like, hey, so I seen you, but you acted like you didn't know me. And I was like, oh. And it fucking
You should have been like, who's this?
I hung up and I fucking blocked his number. And I was like, oh my God, like that's so crazy. And then come to fucking find out that girl that I pretended to be actually got with my cousin and had a baby with him. And I'm like, what a small fucking world.
That was some TTs.
Yes. Ooh. I was like, what a small fucking world. Like, I'm gonna pretend to be you. Hey.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Did you guys ever do chat rooms as a kid?
Yes.
Like the Yahoo chat rooms and all
I
that?
was like,
You guys-
oh, what are you doing right now? Are you thinking of me?
Like I remember I would be around other people. I don't want to specify, but I would be around other people as a kid. But we would go into like these chat rooms, and you know, when you're in our generation, when we grew up, our parents didn't know what the internet was. You know what I mean? Like it was something so new, so they don't know what's on there. But we're over here talking to like fucking like. People saying they're like 17 and you know they're fucking like in their 40s. Like
So scary.
and then everyone like instantly would be like ASL, ASL, ASL.
Crazy.
And I was small, so I was like, I'd be in the background just like taking this all in, and I'm just like, oh, I was fascinated. Like, I love.
Yeah.
And then once I got like a little older, I was starting to go in on my own and would just like talk to people like random because I remember, I don't know if you guys ever knew, Yahoo had a kids version called Yahooligans.
No, I did not know.
And I remember being in elementary school, and that our teacher, what I can't remember her name, she introduced us to Yahooligans, and so it was like very, you know, kid filtered. It's very for this and that.
Yeah.
So, but like I got really into it because they would have like games and all this and that, but they would have like chat rooms and stuff like that for like kids and stuff. So like I got into like forums and stuff like at a really young age, and I was just like. Yeah, that I shouldn't have been allowed to like be going through these things.
Because imagine the people that would go on. That's wild. I remember playing those games on Yahoo though, and like killing it, or like they would give you like prompts to draw shit. Like it was like Pictionary, but with like all these random people. And he'd be like, I have no fucking idea how to draw a cornucopia. I have. Did I get it?
Nope, you got it. It's flying around. It's fucking naughty Nat's back.
Stupid, naughty. Yeah, and like people would be like, "You're not supposed to spell this shit. I'm gonna kick you out." And I was like, "Whatever, you guys can suck my." And then I think they kicked me out. I was like, "Damn."
I'm talking about the party chats.
I mean,
oh yeah, those too. And where it was like 30, 40 people in it, like kind of deal. Yeah,
I remember being like that nasty little girl, like, "Ooh, yeah, what are you gonna do with me, daddy?" Like.
No one's surprised at that.
You would be that person.
I'm one person in this world surprised.
I literally was. I'm like, oh yeah, daddy, like you're gonna do that,
So
like these fucking games are these men were just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna give you this. And
so
I'm gonna
fucking
give you
like
that.
thirsty and just
yeah, it's so fucking nasty. They'd be like, I remember one guy was like, oh, I'm so big, you're gonna feel it in your tummy. I'm like, oh,
like, sir,
pervert.
Because literally, we were fucking surfing the web as children, being exposed to this thing. Yes, it's your turn. Let's move.
What's up? So anyway, I started blasting. If when you died, you cease to exist or wander the earth forever, never being able to interact with anything, which would you choose? Excuse me, say it again.
Hold on, one more time.
Yeah. Say it one more time.
If when you died, you could cease to exist or wander the earth forever, never being able to interact with anything, which would you choose?
Wander.
So not exist or wander.
Okay.
I think I would wander the earth forever, never being able to interact with anything.
Sure. I'm on there too.
Sure.
No, sure, for sure.
I just want to.
Sorry, I meant for sure, but I would be there too. I've always been fascinated with like I mentioned earlier with the existential thing of like the time period that we've been born in. Like, I'm very curious to see what the future holds for the planet and things. So it's like, I don't care if I don't got to talk to anyone else. It might be a lonely life, but I'm like the selfishness in me wants to see what happens. So I would also pick just to wander.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I would wonder. Just wander.
Yeah.
Just.
We would all be parallel, but
minding my own business.
Not
For
being
sure.
bothered.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, I got time for one more.
Yeah.
Yesenia, you started it. Let's finish this.
Let's finish it.
There she goes. Oh shit! There she fucking goes.
Okay. Of course, it's a long one.
God damn.
If you could get every country and every person in the world to work on one project or goal, what would it be?
Look at my nut. No, you answer first.
Well, especially with all the immigrant stuff happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
We are the world.
yes, play that fucking song. Yes, play that
Copyright.
fucking song. Yeah, exactly. I don't own the rights to this song, but
MJ's still alive, guys.
Yeah.
yes, he is.
Well, need his permission.
Last video, he's alive.
He said, boop, out of that fucking ambulance.
I mean, God, I'm gonna sound like a total like sexy, like hot supermodel. You know what I'm saying? Be like, I would wish for world peace.
Yeah, it's very Virgo of you, babe. Very. Which I love.
I mean, it sucks, like, because you really can't all get together and just be happy. Like, you just can't.
There's so many cultures and like
Because, like, with TikTok and banning us Americans, the fucking Canadians and Australians were making fun of us so fucking bad. It was, like, hilarious.
that was their only moment that they could have.
It was fucking hilarious. I was reading comments and I'm like, I'm dead. Like, they're just like, oh,
And tell me, like, hella people were switching over to, like, the other app. Was it Red Note?
Yeah.
Like, so many people were switching over, and I'm like,
fucking Cantonese.
I get it, but it's also not that serious.
But those
like,
guys are also the same motherfuckers that deleted TikTok from their fucking
And now
phones,
can't get it
and now
back.
they can't
isn't
get it back
that
because they're suckers,
crazy?
honey.
and they're
Isn't
selling
that-
for so much. Well, I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know. That's what I've seen, but I don't know if they're actually still
that's,
selling.
That's what I've seen, that, you know, people are selling their, I was like, I've even seen people that are like, I don't want to upgrade my phone because I, you know, like.
Yeah. That's like the same
Updated
shit.
and I still have
That's the same
TikTok.
shit with Flappy Bird. Remember that? Like, it was like everyone, people were paying like
I
top
totally
dollar
forgot
for
about it.
fucking phones with
Yeah.
Flappy Bird on it. And I was like, it's such a basic game. Like,
I
why is this
know.
so important that you would pay
Exactly.
thousands of dollars? I was like, I get the collector in people, but that's like a little
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I get it for a second. Yeah, no, I totally forgot about that. Yeah.
There's a whole so every so often there's something that sells
I
for like
know.
or like something happens like that.
Yeah.
Suckers.
But y'all went deep. My answer was gonna be like get everyone a jump at the same time or something.
I didn't answer for your information because
Yeah, but you were like adding to it like if like it was yours too. So I was like, oh, like I wasn't expecting to go down.
You know what I'm saying? I'd be on the gang bang train. I'd be on it. You know what I'm saying?
Gang bang train.
You know?
True.
I think mine
Bang,
would probably
bang.
be everybody just take a nap at the same time.
I like it. That would be like the moment of world peace.
For real.
The whole world's
Go to
asleep for at least
You're
an
in
hour.
kindergarten again. Fucking go to sleep.
I know.
I love that. I love
that
that.
is also a little bit of world peace. Yeah.
I do like
agree.
that. I do like that.
Yeah.
With that.
Yeah, guys, with that being
that,
said,
yeah.
thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks again, Yesenia, for joining us. Don't forget to like and share and comment and subscribe. And yeah, do that.
Send us iced coffee.
And selfies if you slap your titties.
Yes, thanks, guys. We'll see you guys next week, guys. Bye.
Sucking on my titties like you want them.
I swear there's a fucking ghost.
Oh my fucking.
Pinche, sácate. Vete. Come back in an hour. What happened to his arm?